Hello lads and welcome to yet another video. It's the tail end of 2018 and we've submitted all our uni work, most of us, on time. And we're most of us are hungover. So it only calls for a Q&Jay, which is like a Q&A, but it's me. I asked questions. No, you asked questions, I'm answering. This is what this is.
No, you asked them to ask questions.
Yeah.
And they gave you questions for us to answer.
Tom's here.
Hello.
He's here.
Correct.
Let's get started.
Cool. Wrote down all the questions for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh, you didn't do it in your little notebook this time?
No, because this is...
Like the last Q&Jay, which was done to celebrate 500 subs. And now we're like, 2 years after, and I'm not even at 1,000.
This question comes from Rory Wright.
That's our friend and housemate, Rory Wright.
It is our friend and housemate, and Google is still emailing me.
You'll recognise Rory Wright from the video Let's Watch Hell Bent, which...
Oh, you mean the one that got really a lot of hate for no particular reason?
Yeah! You lads need to calm the fuck down.
Small amount of salt.
Yeah.
Rory Wright, our friend and housemate, asks, if a train is leaving its station at 40 miles per hour and another train leaves 10 minutes later at 60 miles per hour, why does Christopher Eccleston get arrested?
Well, that's a very good point. I'm very glad this meme's still relevant, because when he asked it, it was like at its peak.
Yeah.
But it hasn't died yet, so I'm glad this is still...
Hasn't it? I have zero idea.
Yeah, no.
What this joke is.
Oh, do you not know?
No.
Oh, well, let me explain to you. It all happened a couple of weeks ago. Christopher Eccleston was on a train, and he wanted to move down the train, but the trolley lady who comes with the trolley was in the aisle, so we couldn't move past.
Right.
So Christopher Eccleston shouted at the trolley lady to get out of his way, and he got arrested by the transport police.
The most embarrassing way to get arrested.
That's actually a Doctor Who episode. It's the Ninth Doctor in The Trolley Lady of Doom.
Oh, good. Next question from Rory Wright,
Oh,
our friend and housemate.
Is that two?
He did ask two.
Are all these questions from Rory Wright?
No. Although some people ask more than one question separately, so it made my life difficult.
You greedy bastards.
Rory Wright's second question is, how many Toms would it take to write a Doctor Who episode? None, because I wouldn't, because it's bad.
If you were to write a Doctor Who episode, Tom, what would it be about if you were forced to?
If I was forced to.
Yeah, if someone had a gun to your head and said, write an episode for the next series of Doctor Who.
It would involve a scarf who strangled people.
Okay.
But it was a very good-looking scarf, so people kept buying it and putting it on. But whoops, it's a murderer. But it's also an alien, because Doctor Who.
Is that a Doctor Who episode? That sounds like a Greek tragedy.
It can be one
Like
if
the
you want.
Emperor's New Clothes.
The Emperor's New Scarf. Looms are canon, agree or disagree. And then it's got a little asterisk saying, should probably mention that disagreeing means your death, so choose wisely. Oh, this came from The Outcast.
Ah, looms. This is another big old meme. It was revealed in a novelisation during the Wilderness years that
Of what?
of Doctor Who,
Oh.
when it was cancelled between 89 and 2005.
The good times,
There
the
we
good
go.
years.
They were the good years.
When there was no Doctor Who.
But there was. There was a load of non-canon sources, such as books. And for example, in one book, it said that looms are how Time Lords procreate.
Right, okay, yeah, but what are looms?
You know looms, like... You know what a loom is?
Not the weaving machine.
Yeah, that.
That's how
Time Lords are born and fuck.
Hey, at Doctor Who community, just in general.
So it's canon.
What fuck?
Yeah, no, that's canon.
Cool, great.
Absolutely, no argument. Have you ever seen a penis? Ever seen Time Lords do it? Because they use looms.
Next question. Ice Lord 99. What is your name? What is your quest? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I was going to research this. I was going to research a quote so I could say...
Now, is it a European or an African swallow?
Yeah, cool. Do you want to do that
Good.
bit again?
Okay, that was good.
Right. Cut that bit.
Nope.
No, what? No!
Cool. Next.
You can't see me planning jokes. That's off-brand.
IB Productions asks...
Ib.
Go... No. IB.
Ib Productions.
No, IB.
IB or not IB? That is the question. And the answer is yes. Let's move on.
They ask, going to any upcoming conventions?
No.
Good. Next question. Jolliver.
Joe.
Yep, Jolliver.
Yeah, I love Joe. Shout out to Joe of Team Drew.
Why? Good question.
They've taken my kids. Yes, because it cut off. They've taken my kids. I've got no choice.
Great. Cool. Perfect. Point and think.
Point and think.
No, point and think.
Point and think.
But it's like all one word, so point and think. Asks. This isn't a question.
Right.
But I just want to say how much I love your descriptive Doctor series. It's so brilliant and funny, and I'd love to be a part of it.
Well, perhaps you will.
Oh, like me?
Yeah, like Tom. We'll get to that bit later. But
Cool.
maybe you will. And I know, because I've taken him up on this offer before we've recorded this.
Oh,
so
good.
Perhaps you will.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get an offer. Oh, they also do ask a question, so there's that as well.
Oh, right. Go on then.
Your house on fire?
I'm guessing that is on fire?
No, they
Right.
typed in.
Okay.
So obviously they mean in.
The fire... So the house is
Otherwise they would have typed is.
So the house is in a fire?
Good question.
That's what I ask you. Question of the week. What?
Your house on fire.
Mm.
You take one Doctor Who item with you. What is it?
Right, I've speculated on this.
Have you been pre-reading the questions?
Yes.
That's cheating.
I'm sorry. No, I've been thinking about this. I can take one Doctor Who item.
Yes.
So does this mean I looked past like all the family photos and all the treasured memories and all like, the expensive stuff like my laptop?
No, it's you've taken all the good stuff.
Oh, I've
but
taken
you
the
only
good
have
stuff.
space for one Doctor. Well, actually, no, you have space for enough of them. But in the good way, you've decided to burn most of them apart from one.
Right, cool. That's where the fire came from.
Yeah.
Do the photos count? The convention
Yes.
photos? Yeah. Do they count as like the collective
No,
is one?
one photo is one.
Oh, one with David Tennant.
Okay.
Because
Is that the one where you look like an egg?
Yes, because I was just blabbering gibberish.
Doctor's Assistant 1 asks... Oh, there's...
It's better than the Doctor's Assistant
Hang on.
Lost.
No, they've got like four questions. On the plus side, they are numbered, so...
Oh, good.
Plus points there.
Are you going to do it in the numbered order?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you like Rick and Morty? Yeah, Mick and Morty.
Mick and Morty.
Well, I thought they
That's
wrote,
not a show.
I thought they wrote, why do you like Rick and Marty? But I'm an idiot, so... Why do you like Rick and Morty?
I don't.
Number 2. What have you... liked?
Are they writing it like this,
No.
or are you just having a little stroke?
Might have had a small stroke. What have you liked the most about Series 11 of Doctor Who?
Bradley Walsh.
Sadly, Walsh.
Sadly Walsh. Tim Shaw.
And also, you're wrong about Sadly Walsh being your number 1, because obviously it's Tim Shaw.
Obviously, Tim Shaw.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello, it's me, Tim Shaw.
Give me your teeth.
I wish to add them to my face.
Got to take your planet for the shelf.
You should run, Bradley Walsh. It's me, Tim Shaw, doing a Darth Vader.
You do not have degree in interior design, Doctor. I need the planets.
Doctor, you must excuse me. My bedroom was looking really bare, so I shrunk a lot of planets into shelf-sized things. It made the whole room kind of come together.
I've been really practicing with the feng shui.
Who would you like to see write an episode in Series 12 of Doctor Who?
That makes sense.
Yes,
You
I know.
read that like it didn't make sense, but it does.
I'm having a day.
Cool. Right. Can I pick? Do I have to pick one or?
Yes.
Now
Now here's the thing. They don't specify they have to be someone that's already been an established writer on Doctor Who. They just
I
said,
would. Yeah.
Who would you like to see write an episode of Series 12 of Doctor Who?
Me.
Good.
I mean, like I've had authors planned. Like, I think they might get Stephen Fry, Matt Haig. No, just me.
If you're going to write one, can I submit my idea
Of the scarf. Yeah. Let's do it.
Good. What are thoughts about Series 12 of Doctor Who coming out in 2020?
What are thoughts?
That is how the question is phrased.
Well, thoughts about Doctor Who coming out in 2020 is just sort of opinions that people have sort of picked up from the news, and it's what they process and think about it. So that's basically in a nutshell, that is what thoughts on Doctor Who coming out in 2020 are.
Good.
Yeah. If you're asking for my thoughts, I cool. I don't care
Great.
because I've got a life outside this.
I wish it came out not in 2020.
Do you right? Is this going? You don't wish it come out ever? Like they just stop?
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah.
another,
There we go.
It's another big bit. Great.
Cool.
I don't know if this is just correct itself. Now, this could either be Me Dukes, or
that's not a word, first of all.
Mr. Dukes, but I have a feeling it was the latter.
Mr. Dukes.
And
is this the name of it, or is it
this
someone's...
is the name of someone's thing.
Okay, right. Hello, me Dukes.
No, I think it's Mr. Dukes, but Apple Notes just went, that's not a thing, so...
Me Dukes obviously is.
Thanks, Apple Notes.
Not Spawn.
Not Spawn. If the square root on the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares on the other two sides, why is a mouse when it spins? They say they never did know the answer to this one. They want your input, apparently.
Right, I'm getting the hypotenuse thing, because that's like a Wizard of Oz. What's a mouse reference to? Not just what's a mouse. I know what a mouse is.
Go, Doctor Who asks.
Is that like Pokemon Go?
Yeah, you just throw rocks at the Doctor.
Throw rocks? Yeah, just stone the Doctor.
If you could make a new TARDIS, what would you do to it?
Right, I'm guessing how like I'd design it.
I mean, I really hope that's the context of this question.
What else could it be?
I'm gonna have my way with the TARDIS.
I'd either make it smaller.
Why? The whole point is it's big.
No, but like classic Doctor Who smaller. So it's not like a fucking big.
I like the beehive.
Yeah, the beehive's nice. But it's like nice room. I like bring the short stumpy little...
I want it to be a palace. I want you to just open the doors and it's a Georgian style manor house.
I don't want the bottom of the console. I want it just to hang. You know what I mean? So it's like...
What?
But there's nothing there. I know how it looks in my head. And it looks cool.
Can you draw me a picture and then send it to me later?
Sure.
Cool. Draconian Dan 12 asks.
Draconian Dan.
It's very good. Is the Shulker Doctor canon? Good.
The only thing that's canon is blooms. And of course,
best weave, my child.
The Curse of Fatal Death Doctor. Those are the only two canon things in this entire universe.
And the best thing about post classic Who.
Post Classic Who. So that's the new series.
Is it?
Well, if it's post, that means after, don't it?
Yeah. Where's the line of classic Who drawn?
I'm guessing Paul McGann. So what's the best thing with Doctor Who since Christopher Eccleston took it on?
Oh, okay.
I think the best thing about post Classic Who, otherwise known as New Who or New.
Great. That's a good word.
Is is the fact that the moon is an egg.
Cool. Next question. Callum asks. So, can you tell us anything about the descriptive Doctor Christmas special? Perhaps any plot details or I don't know special guests? Yes, me. Great.
Plot details. It's Christmas time.
Good. Fantastic.
Okay, I was going to go more, but I think that's...
No, that's enough.
That's enough.
Got a drip feed.
That's what you get. Tom's in it, and it's Christmas.
Ollie Everett asks, why are you a Tom Scar ripoff?
No!
Bobby_Cook asks, if Capaldi had stayed another series, where would you have liked to see his Doctor go?
As in, like, settings or his character?
God knows.
Shall I answer both?
Sure. You really need to specify.
Like, location-wise, I want to see him go to Asda. Just
pop in.
On his weekly shop. No conflict.
No, he just... the TARDIS warps into the car park.
He gets out.
Takes up, like, 1 and a bit spaces, because he's a dick.
Yeah.
Goes in and gets his,
weekly shop. No confrontation.
No.
Like,
He spends about 5 minutes of the episode holding 2 different shampoos, comparing them.
Smells them.
Yeah.
So, we need some meatballs.
Cool, well, let's move on from there then. What is your best idea for a 60th anniversary episode? Just need to stop, just to cancel it. That's it. Audie Bridge asks...
Who?
I don't know, and I'm willing to...
Are you reading that right? Because it sounds like you're just on the cusp of a mental breakdown.
Here's the thing. This might be another case of Apple Notes doing its magic.
So, hello, Audie Bridge.
Audie Bridge.
Right, if that is actually a username, I'm sorry, but...
but also, Apple Notes is a thing. Hashtag not spam. If you were to make a second YouTube channel about something other than Doctor Who, what would the videos be about? Also, who's your favourite Doctor? So... What would the videos be about, Jay? Would it perhaps be some shorts of...
Oh, right, are we plugging this? Is this where this is going?
I mean, why are we plugging it? It doesn't even exist yet.
I mean, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Classic hardcore J. Kent fans will remember the week-long lifespan of 27 Mangoes, which was...
What?
27 Mangoes, second channel, talk about films, because I like films. That I realised, I don't really want to do this, so I deleted it.
Yeah.
But if I were to make a second one, it'll be film, talk about film were good.
Good. He also asked who's your favourite Doctor, but we've done that one.
We've done that one.
Seven.
Seven.
Even I know that.
Even he knows that.
Doctor Who.
Put a picture of the seventh Doctor here.
Oh, I don't know what he looks like, so that could be literally anyone. Harry Williams Productions asks...
Willy Boy, love him.
Frodo Baggins or Bilbo Baggins? Now, also, which iteration of Bilbo Baggins are we talking about? Are we talking about Martin Freeman or the other one?
The old Bilbo.
Old Bilb.
Well, Martin Freeman is just not keen.
Okay.
No, I'm keen on Martin Freeman, but not...
So in terms
Bilbo
of this
Freeman.
question, we're talking about
old man Baggins.
So Frodo Baggins or Old Bilb?
Hey, I haven't actually seen all of the Lord of the Rings all the way through. I've just seen what's come up on there when you're watching it. And one of the things I did catch is, I think the third film, near the end, where they're in like a carriage or something, and old Bilbo's just laying there with Frodo.
Yeah.
And I think he's like delirious or something.
He's old.
Yeah, he's like, I want to see the ring one more time. And he's like, you can't do that. It was like, oh. So, I'd say old Bilbs for that time, for that one scene. That's all you need.
Okay. Stephen Collins asks, is Dr. Y 2PC?
No.
And then last question comes from Lydia Nolan, which is, hi Tom. Hi.
That's not, that's not for me. Two, that's not a question.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Are we not doing an outro then? Is that just...
What is your outro?
Oh, I don't really have one. I'll just be like, bye, thanks.